Welcome back to another episode of Hooper Store Podcast. I'm Diddy Knows Ball, man. I might be solo. Somebody might join me later on. But I'm not gonna be on here long. I'm trying to catch that Shakur Stevenson Iwandelo Santos fight. Uh but there's a couple things I just had to touch on. One of those things, bro. Draymond Green. Draymond Green in the choke. Zach Lavine trade destinations. My updated shooting guard rankings. The duo of Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson. Uh, I guess I'll go on here and start with the Draymond Green show. So we all seen Tuesday night in a in season tournament game between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Golden State Warriors. No Steph Curry. About 10 minutes in the game, 0-0. It was a mini scuffle that happened between Jaden McDaniels and Klay Thompson. And of course, Draymond Green never he ain't never finna pass up no opportunity to go to do nothing crazy, bro. So he immediately gets Rudy Gobert in a chokehold. So he immediately gets Rudy Gobert in a chokehold, and I think it's smoke and mirrors at this point. I could care less about. Oh damn! Oh that my bad, bro. I could have swore I had posted the link. My bad, my bad. Link. But, but yeah, I dropped the link in the comments, Chris. I dropped the link in the comments. I did forget to send out them links. I apologize for that. I sent the links. I sent the link. But yeah, man. My God, what's up with it, man?
Hey, what's good, man? What's good?
So, what was your overall thoughts on the Draymond Green situation? You know how I feel. I think that shit'll cover up for how trash the Warriors is, man. Cover up.
Man, Draymond lucky to get 5 games. That was ridiculous, man. He just fiending to get kicked out whenever he can. It's ridiculous. Like this man, he
Man,
saw his opportunity to choke Rudy Gobert and he couldn't wait to go for it. He couldn't
fact.
wait. He could not wait to go for it. That's all.
What you? So, what do you think should have been uh, a better punishment? Damn, you kind of froze.
Hey, my bad.
Yeah, you should be good.
Hey, my bad. All right.
Yeah, you good.
Nah, yeah. I just saying, yeah, like him, he couldn't wait to choke out Rudy Gobert. He couldn't wait, just find a way to insert himself into a situation that didn't need to be inserted into. So it's just that's how Draymond Green is.
Man, bro. They should kill Jordan Poole, bro. Fuck that. They should kill Kevin Durant.
Yeah, yeah. Jordan Poole not looking so hot on the Wizards, but I mean, Draymond, like this your
Damn. We lost you, bro. We lost them. Technical difficulties, I'm guessing. But yeah, man. Hey, man. Draymond Green, bro. At this point, it's no need for him to be on the Warriors, bro. He's a superstar role player. He does all the dirty work. Yeah, I don't know what happened, bro.
name. All right, all these technical difficulties, man.
But I was just saying, bro, at this point, what's the point of having Draymond Green on your team? Because this ain't the type of team where you finna compete for championships and he's a superstar role player. They need scoring. They don't need no dirty work guy, rebounds, tough guy. No, they need somebody to go put the ball in the bucket.
That's
It's just
crazy.
as simple as that.
That's crazy. When you told me that stat earlier about when, up until a point, Dario Saric was the only other guy to score 20 points. That's crazy, man.
They can't, bro. Andrew Wiggins is garbage. Say, bro, I'm so disappointed in him, bro. You know, I was looking at say, bro, prize picks. People can say what they want about gambling, but prize picks will tell you who's playing bad, boy. This dude, Andrew Wiggins, on there, 13 points,
That's crazy.
15 points. It's no Curry, no Draymond. His shit at 15 points. Look at it. That's how much
That
he's
is
not been doing nothing on
that's
offense.
crazy. That's crazy. Chris Paul can't hit threes. Clay can't hit threes. Like, what are we doing here? We gave the Warriors all this praise. Our people said they're gonna be a top 3 seed, top 4 seed before the season. They not looking like nothing at all.
Bro, what did they add? They added Chris Paul and Dario Saric. And I actually would say Saric is actually all right. Saric has probably been the best thing they done did. But Chris Paul, I think he is helping with the turnovers. I think they rank like 20th in turnovers when they used to be like top 5.
Yeah.
But it's like you bringing in role players. Y'all need star power. Y'all need scoring. Like, this is not 2015, bro. It's not 2013, 2020. Bro, Draymond and Clay, no, that's not good enough. That's
Clay
not
think
good
he about
enough.
to Clay think he about to get paid after this.
They should have traded him, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Puginski. He came up a little bit. Finally did a little
He has some
something.
moments.
He
He
had
has some
some moments,
moments.
man.
I ain't mad at Pojemski, but I need a bigger sample size. I want to see what he do. I think they play tonight or they play tomorrow. I think they play tomorrow. They play against OKC. That should be an
Yeah.
up and down game. Pozinski should be able to play, but we gonna really see because it's no Curry, it's no Draymond, and they already didn't have no damn scoring. So you got to go ahead and play Pozinski at this point. You got to. I want to see more Moody. I want to see less Kaminga too.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Draymond Green choke, Chris, bro. It's just hiding the fact that these dudes stink. This roster's bad, bro. It's really bad, bro. Like if you had I'll say if they did add Zach Lavine, then this roster would look a little bit better just off the fact that now I got two people any given night give me 30. That's
Mm-hmm.
trustworthy. And then I got role players like Looney and Draymond and Wiggins still play good defense, rebound here and there. So but when you ain't got no second star in this NBA, you got one star and he's how old is Curry? Curry like 36?
Yeah, he getting up there now. Yeah.
Say man, he
Uh,
can't bro.
Look, they surrounded. Call it what you want. They surrounded Steph Curry with a bunch of all-star role players, and that's not enough for him to win.
So I'm saying. But I think that say man that choke was the best thing that happened to Golden State because now we gonna be like the media gonna say Will Curry was out. Oh, Draymond got suspended.
Mm-hmm.
They already on a 4-game losing streak. The only teams that's been on worse losing streaks right now currently is the Portland Trail Blazers and the Clippers and the Spurs. Those are the only teams that don't lost more games in this current stretch. So and now I'm throwing the Pelicans in there too. They just beat Dallas. But before that, they lost 5 in a row. So
Yeah.
I'm throwing Pelicans in there too.
Grizzlies started the season off bad, but we know why they did. They missing a lot too,
But before I end this, I will
mm-hmm.
just say this was propaganda to hide the fact that the Warriors stink. Now we're gonna be talking about the Draymond suspension and the Curry injury. When the Curry injury and the Draymond suspension, the best thing happened to the Warriors because we was gonna see very quickly how bad they were. Moving on. Zach Lavine trade destinations.
Yeah.
We talked about this a little bit. A couple teams came up.
Mm-hmm.
76ers, Pacers, which is my favorite. Brooklyn Nets, Knicks. Where would you like to see Zach Lavine? Best fit and then give me the most probable outcome in your opinion.
Okay. I say best fit probably Miami, or like you said earlier, Pacers. I like that fit next to Halliburton. Pass first point guard that let his guys, his scorers do the scoring, and if he need to score, he can score. But he gonna try to get his guys involved. So you give a scorer like Zach Lavine, a point guard like that, so you don't have to worry about trying to facilitate and do all that stuff like he kind of has to do sometimes in Chicago.
Mhm.
I think that's a nice fit. And then you also have a solid big man in Miles Turner for him to have lob threat, things like that as well. So I love the fit on the Pacers, and I love for the fit on the Heat too. The Heat needs scoring.
Facts.
The Heat needs scoring. That's all they need really. And then you can't rely on Jimmy Butler to carry you through a regular season. You can't rely on Jimmy Butler. You can rely on him through the playoffs for the most part, but when you need him to carry through the regular season, get you a good seed, things like that, and then have another just dependable second scorer on that team, Zach Lavine would fit nicely right in there.
What happened to Hero?
He's
Like,
just been hurt. So I
like,
mean,
what is it this? What is it this time, bro? What is it this time? They're like 24, bro. What is it
yeah,
this time?
I don't know I think it's like either ankle or something, but
But
he been out for a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie. If you can keep Hero and find
Yeah.
some way to finagle Zach Levine, this I ain't gonna say they will probably be. I won't. Because this is another thing too, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Does he swing your chances at a title? Does he really swing that? Do we look at Zach Levine like you had Zach Levine and that's a title contender like they were doing with Dame, even though you know how I feel about that, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's a different
And
topic.
yeah, well, all right. I think the only team where you add him and it's like instantly you better be a title contender is the 76ers. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I don't think it's going to happen. I think they like the chemistry and how things are going after adding role players. I don't think they want another star. I don't think they want to. I think they want to keep Tobias Harris in that third role, with Maxi being your second and Embiid being your one. I don't think they want to throw in another star and mess up the chemistry that they already have. They playing pretty good right now, so I don't think he's going to go to the 76ers. But if he does, that just that scoring punch, that firepower that they have, they can contend with anybody. They already can. But adding Zach Levine on top of that, that's just it.
I'm kind of with you. I wouldn't do it if I was Philly just because
Mm-hmm.
Zach Levine, he don't play no defense. Maxie really don't play defense like that.
Mm-hmm.
I the Kelly Oubre situation, that's crazy. That was
That
crazy,
is
bro.
crazy
It's
because he was playing real good for them.
that boy was open. Hey, bro. I ain't one of them, bro. Like Kelly Oubre was shutting down Jason Tatum, fam. Like he was damn near out playing Jalen Brown, bro. That game showed me a lot. I don't care that they
Mm-hmm.
won yesterday. We seen with Kelly Oubre, Nicholas Batum, Covington, all the wing defenders they have,
Yeah.
plus Maxi
Yes.
scoring and Embiid scoring. They can beat Boston, man.
Yeah.
Embiid just got to not be a weenie in the playoffs, and they could beat Boston, bro. I done
Oh yeah.
seen it. And we done seen Boston lose to big teams multiple times already. The out of they 3 losses, I think they lost 2, maybe all 3 to big teams. They lost to
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota and they
Mm-hmm.
lost to Philly. They have a weakness. Like Porzingis good and all that. But a traditional center, guys that can really play center, big 7-footers, like a cat. If he's right, Gobert, they bother him, man.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows, man? I really like the 76ers and what they got going, but the Oubre, that shit's crazy. So
That
I don't
was
know.
yeah.
Pacers. I do feel like the Pacers is a perfect fit. Also, the Heat a perfect fit. That if the Heat get to keep Tyler Hill, like I was talking about, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that would be the perfect fit for them, and they would actually be a title contender. That's the only team I see them as a title contender. If you
Yeah.
add Zach Levine, Pacers, bro, because you got to think about the Pacers, bro. Without Tyrese Halliburton go out for a week. They're out the standings. They're no longer, their season's over with. They're
Yeah.
absolutely terrible without Halliburton, bro.
Yeah. And
Ben
they're
Ben
everything.
Mathurin
Yeah.
hasn't stepped up. They need the scoring. They got
Yeah.
defenders. They got shooting. They got a couple bigs. They need the shooting, bro, and scoring.
Nah.
Period.
I agree. No, I couldn't agree more. So
Is there any sneaky team you think he could go to that you would like?
sneaky team. I mean, I don't know if this will happen, but the Magic, have the pieces to make it happen.
Chris, I like that, bro. I ain't gonna start. Okay, I'm sorry. This is random, but I'm finna get on the trade machine real quick, just for the
Yeah.
Magic, just because you said something.
No, yeah,
Because
let's
I
see it.
Magic need shooting. That team is too damn good defensively for them to be
No,
this bad
they
offensively, bro.
crazy good defensive. They're a good team. And they even figured out offense. Like they have a lot of good pieces over there. So I'm sure there's a lot um that Chicago would want back from them. Or there's a lot of just young talent the Magic have over there that they could swing for a star. So I think they're a sneaky
Bruh,
good team. Pair him up with
bruh,
Paolo Franz. That's a nice
you
little trio.
you just didn't interest the hell out of me. Now I'm finna do it.
Yeah.
Trade to the Magic. So Zach Lavine. Okay, but now we're looking who is a good trade chip. I'll give up Jonathan Isaac,
No, he can go.
and that's a good guy to give up. Now, out of the guards,
Because they don't want to
which
guard
guards are
that.
we giving up?
I low key want to keep Suggs. If I can,
I do too.
Suggs has been great defensively, and you want to keep that. Uh, can you give up? I mean, Cole's been nice off the bench, good score, but can you give up Cole and they be okay with that? And then hope Anthony Black can fill because he's been playing well. He's been playing. He hasn't been playing bad.
So you would keep Fultz?
I mean, if they would take Fultz over Cole, sure. I feel like who
See,
has more upside?
okay. But see, Markel is on that 1 year deal, 17 M's.
They might take that too to have more flexibility too.
I'm gonna throw him in there, bro.
Yeah.
But then that Magic fans, that's too much. They be lying like, bro. I can't stand a lot of that cap, bro. I'll be like, bro, to bring in a talent like Zach Lavine to go with a Franz Wagner and a Paolo Banchero, that
Mm-hmm.
spacing he would provide, bro. You put in, but the only thing with that is I like Markel Fultz as an actual point guard. Some of the stuff he actually does, but you got, and then I'm pretty sure they would want either Suggs or Black.
They probably would want either Suggs or Black.
Okay, so which one I'm just gonna play devil's advocate. Out of the two, which one would you give up to bring in Zach?
Bring in Zach. I mean, I probably bank on Anthony Black improving and getting better. Suggs is really good defensively right now. I would want to keep him, but Anthony Black's a little taller. Yeah, he's 6'7". I think he does have defensive potential. So I think you could bank on, him just developing and, moving toward progressing quickly, exponentially, and then hopefully filling that role that Suggs can do. Honestly, but Suggs has been a really good player for them this season.
So you would go Suggs?
I'd probably go Suggs.
Magic fans go hate us. I would too.
Yeah.
It is what it is, bro. But see now this is where it gets tricky. I don't even think nobody makes enough money on the Magic.
They don't have big contracts. They get guys on pretty good deals. I mean, you have Joe Ingles, who's making some money, Gary Harris. But
let's just try this. See that works. But is that too much?
As I say, is that too much?
But then it's like we didn't have to give up a pick.
You give him two young guards in Suggs and Cole Anthony, a nice power forward in Jonathan Isaac. When he is playing, he's really good defensively. a vet and Gary Harris, who he probably gets out of there. But
Mm.
I don't hate this.
Because you
You
go have to get. Because I'm pretty sure they go end up trading Caruso. I'm pretty
they don't
sure that.
yeah. They trade
And
Caruso, they trade Lavine, they're getting rid of Caruso, DeRozan's not staying there. They just signed Vooch long term, so I don't know. I just
who
think the Bulls.
knows what
I don't know
the Bulls.
what's going on with the Bulls. Like,
I feel like this is a solid trade for both teams because Jalen Suggs and Cole Anthony they can, yeah, but then it's like they're both better than Kobe White
oh, for
and
sure.
Io. But then it's like, damn, would it if you the Bulls, wouldn't you be like, damn, I want to like a, but then
Wayne.
no, this solid, this solid. We just got to live with this.
If you
We
have to throw in, if you have to throw in one pick or something, then sure. But throwing a
damn,
pick
they
or
would
two,
want it. It's okay. I just throw
they
in a
still
pick.
might want
Just
to, they still might want to pick or something just because picks are valuable.
I throw in a pick. I ain't gonna be like that. I'll throw in a pick. I just wasn't thinking about throwing in a pick just because it's like, but then everybody wants picks, so.
I feel like if you getting rid of Zach, you're gonna
And well, I'm
want
gonna
to
give you,
at least a
and then,
pick.
and then I'm gonna give you my 25 pick from Denver because it's like, hey,
Yeah,
you be all right. So here's the trade: Jonathan Isaac, Gary Harris, Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony, a 2025 first from Denver for Zach Lavine. It might be it. It's a lot of depth, but he's gonna give you about 24, 25 points per game. Great catch and shoot guy, great in transition. And he just next to Paolo and France, because I'm not one of them dudes, Chris. Once you figure out you got something with the team you have, man, let's try to win, bro. Let's try to
yeah,
win. Let's try to win. You gonna take more young guys that's gonna sit on your bench. Jet Howard, and if it wasn't for injuries, Anthony Black wouldn't be playing right now, bro. Let's just keep it
yeah,
above.
yeah.
He wasn't getting no burn. I
No,
haven't
he was.
seen Jet Howard.
Yeah, all this young talent, you guys got to play. You can't just stock up on young talent and do nothing and have nothing to do, no minutes for them.
I like it, Lil Grizz. And then it's like we only gave up a 25 pick that wasn't ours anyway. We still got our pick
Mm-hmm.
next year and our pick in 25, so we can get some more depth. And we're gonna have to pay somebody eventually. So might as well give Zach Lavine. He's still 28, he's not super old. And then
Yeah.
he can play off our stars. And then if we need him to be in a bigger role certain nights, he can do that too. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, he's not great, but we got so many other guys that can play defense. And he doesn't play make, but we got other
Mm-hmm.
playmakers. So you got Markel Fultz, Zach Lavine, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter. I like it.
That's a solid. That's a solid five right there. That's a solid five.
And then you have your original picks. You gave up a Denver pick.
Mm-hmm. I ain't mad at it.
I like it. So, shooting guard rankings. I ain't really adjusted them too much.
Yeah.
But I just kind of wanted to, I ain't even got it ready to put up. But this just kind of what the conversation's about. Because I feel like this is the most interesting position in the NBA right now. We know
Yeah.
point guard is stacked. We know point guard is always stacked and it's always this, that, and about point guard. But shooting guard is low key. It's shooting guard back, look, Chris. So when you
Oh
think of
yeah.
shooting guard, what are you thinking of?
There's a lot of good talent, like you said, in the shooting guard position. Just from it's top heavy. It be top heavy, but it also flows down. Like if you think about Donovan Mitchell, if you think about Anthony Edwards, who's coming, you got Devin Booker, who I know you getting down on him a little bit, but when he play, and he's that guy.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Keep going.
Like when you play, he play. He's that guy. And then if you wanna, you got SJ as point guard, right? Or you got
Nope.
him
Shooting guard.
shooting guard. Okay, cool. Like yeah, you throw in SGA in there as well. Like has what I named 4 or 5 like really stars, almost all NBA first team quality guys, right? Just right there in one position. Oh, and then that's not even mentioning other players. Like so, I agree with you. You say shooting guard is probably point guard is always going to be in that conversation, but shooting guard right now might be that just premier position in the league.
Thank you. That's all. That's really be my main little thing, man. I just really, I just really like. I like the shooting guard position. Well, I'm a Kobe guy, so that got something to do with it too. And I was a big Brandon Roy guy, Dwayne
Yeah,
Wade. It just shooting guard just seemed like it's always been the best of both worlds. They
yeah,
could score. Some of them could pass. The defense. It's like if you got a great shooting guard, you got a great chance of winning. So
yeah,
and I'm not considering Tyrese Maxey a shooting guard, even though Stat Muse is. But right
mm,
now, here are the the shooting guard rankings.
okay,
You got Devin Booker, SGA, Donovan Mitchell, Tyrese Maxey, Cam Thomas, and Desmond Bain, Tyler Hero, RJ Barrett, Zach Lavine, CJ McCollum, Jalen Green, Shaden Sharp, Devin Vassell. That's a solid 10, 11. Tyler Hero. Wait, I said that. I said that.
yeah. You naming Devin Vassell at the end of that list is crazy. That's
I
he at the
love
bottom.
Devin Vassell,
He at the
bro.
bottom of that list, and he don't always
Hey,
get his shine because Wimby over there, but he's supposed to be the number one over there, at least for
thank you,
now.
bro. Thank
At
you, bro.
least for
I'm
now.
glad somebody's saying. Bro, this dude Wimby got a negative 0.3 win share, bro. I'm like,
Hey
bro,
man,
that's crazy.
why does
He's
man
shooting terribly.
he's shooting too many threes? He acting like he's not 7'4".
Maybe he's a shooting guard.
How you a 7'4" shooting guard, man?
I just, man, bro, with him. Man. So we Shaden Sharp and Jalen Green, bro.
Yeah,
I
I think Desmond Bain. I think Desmond Bain gonna make it All Star, the first All-Star game this year.
he shouldn't. They are terrible. But
Man, he's
he,
playing
he's
good.
he's good enough. He's good enough. But
You're
I
right.
don't like
Why not?
I don't
You
like
got
all
to throw
stars on trash teams. That's the worst team in the league,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
I
you do got a
hate
point. You
that.
got a point. You got a point.
Bradley Beal averaged 30, didn't make an all-star game. Like,
Yeah,
I ain't mad at it. Like, we know Desmond Bain ain't empty calories, and it's more
yeah.
on job because he's not here. And then we're already missing two of our best three bigs.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I just no. But then again, that could work for them because we know all the stuff they are missing, so we could vote them in. What was you on the show? Was I hope you were when I was telling Ray that I think I'd take Desmond Bain over Paul George.
I think I was on that one. That was funny.
And dude, he low key shitted on me, man. I said, give me Desmond Bain over Paul George. How that's looking now, Chris?
Man, there's a lot of Paul George, a lot of Paul George lovers. They can't.
Trash.
They in
Not
love with
trash.
what he used to do. They in love with what he used to be. He's not the same guy no more. He's great. He's a very talented, skilled player. As big as he is, for him to be able to do what he can do, but he's not where he used to be. He's not the same caliber player. If that was the case, the Clippers would be doing way more than what have been doing. He can't stay healthy either.
I wrote it down. I don't know what I did. Bro, he was shooting so bad. I wrote it down. I'm trying, bro. I promise it was like a 3-game stretch of Paul George where I was like, what is this dude doing? Like, and it was right when Harden came. I was killing Harden, and Harden,
Hey,
I don't defend Harden because I don't think it will eventually be his fault. But at that 3-game stretch, it wasn't. Paul George was playing terrible. And then I looked up Westbrook only had one bad game in that stretch. It was mainly Paul George bricking, bro. He just was bricking. The first three
yeah,
games, Harden was there against the Knicks. the Nets. Bro was just bricking, bro. I will never forget. He scored 16 first half points against the Nets. He ended the game with 18 points, bro.
That's insane.
A lot of bricks came after that first half, bro. And it just, bro, they gotta make shots. I don't think Kawhi Leonard has scored over 30. And like, bro,
Bro, you seen it? I saw that one report. He talking about I gotta see where I fit in. I mean, you the star of the team, dude. What you talking about? I gotta see where I fit in. Wait for my opportunities. What are you talking about?
that's just them whining, man. They just whining, bro, at this point. Because we ain't mentioned none of them dudes. One of them is a shooting guard. I don't know which
Yeah,
one. Don't really give a damn, but they not up here. I'm trying
yeah.
to see. Because Devin Booker, Shea, Mitchell, Maxi's really a combo guard. He can't really pass, so I still consider him a shooting guard, but he's a point guard. Cam Thomas, I'm not gonna put Cam Thomas up there, even though Cam Thomas averaging 27 a game.
Yeah,
On, on,
I can't knock it.
yeah.
He's scoring. He is
He
scoring.
Paul George right now. Anthony Edwards, bang. Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero was hooping, bro. Before he got hurt, he was hooping.
No, he was. He was.
They got RJ listed as a shooting guard, but he's really a three. I don't like how they be doing this.
How they be doing that? Because don't DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, and they twos, and I don't know.
Who starts? I think Grimes.
Oh yeah, Quentin Grimes too. Like,
yeah.
I don't know why they have RJ as a shooting guard. I wouldn't have him there.
CJ McCollum's really a point guard. DeMar DeRozan. See, I didn't even name some of these dudes. So I'm gonna go with Booker, SGA, Mitchell, Cam Thomas, Ant, Bang, Lavine, Jalen Green, Shaden Sharp, Devin Vassell. Paul George in there somewhere, but it's like
he in there somewhere, but he better be hitting.
Yeah, like come on, dog.
People gonna get mad if you don't have Paul George up there, but just ignore the fact that when he be breaking, throwing up shit. Like, bro, you're just supposed to overlook that for him.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm finna go and look it up. I literally wrote it down, and I think I put it in the group chat because Ray was doing all that talking. Oh, that was YouTube.
I was talking. I
forgot to find this. Cause y'all got me messed up sometimes. Cause I'm watching, cause you know what I'm saying, they playing the Knicks. I want to see how the Knicks go respond to this newly assembled so-called super team. And man, Paul George was terrible, man. And I see, bro. I'm trying to find it. Oh, y'all lucky. Y'all got lucky, bro. Yeah. Oh, damn, y'all talking shit about LaMelo.
Yeah.
LaMelo been low key hooping, bro. It's just that team is just in disarray.
Nah, LaMelo picked it up. I know he didn't start off on fire like some of the other people, but when he started heating up, and he been looking nice. He just don't got the team around him yet. So when Brandon Miller healthy, and looking good, not looking like a rookie no more, and when coming to his own, and when Mitchell or Mark Williams, he's progressing nicely. He's gonna turn into that real nice big lob threat that they need. Hornets gonna find something. They just need a little bit more.
I can't find it, but with the Hornets, I like Brandon Miller as shooting guard. I really did. He was killing the Knicks before he got hurt. He was on the Knicks, yeah, boy. And I feel like Brandon Miller, and this what got me when everybody was trying to put Scoot over him. I'm like, bro, Scoot 6'1", 6'2". I thought Scoot was gonna be way better than what he ended up looking like. But Brandon Miller, what's Brandon Miller about 6'9"? Legit 6'9". Yeah. And he got the speed and flexibility to play legit 2-3 small ball 4 once he gets his body right. And he can guard 1 through 4 in certain situations once he gets his body right. And he can score on his own He can score off the ball. You can play him with LaMelo. He could come in on
Mm-hmm.
the second. It was so many different things I feel like you could do with Brandon Miller,
Oh
especially at
yeah.
that 2/3 spot, to where
Mm-hmm.
it's like pick Scoot and you're stupid. It's like when you got De'Aaron Fox and you pick another guy like Tyrese Halliburton and y'all go through 2 years of being trash when y'all got
Mm-hmm.
two all NBA level players on your team, but they play the same position. It's stupid to me. It's stupid to me. Sometimes you draft for fit when it makes sense, and it made sense to go Brandon Miller over Scoot Henderson, even though now we see Scoot kind of sucks a little bit right now. But
I hope he figure it out.
but yeah. So I think my shooting guard rankings. Give me your top five. Then I'm gonna get you
Our top 5 shooting guards.
mine.
All right. I'm gonna go at the one. I'm gonna give it to Booker, but it's not as large of a gap as it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give him go number 1 Booker. You might not like me for this, but I'm probably gonna go. I'm moving Ant up a lot more. I'm probably gonna move Ant 2, SGA 3, Donovan Mitchell 4, and then if you counting Lavine as a shooting guard, then I'll probably throw him at 5. If not, I'll probably throw Maxi in there at 5.
Because I think we can put Maxi in there, even though he's playing a point. But he not a real point, bro. He's
Like
a scorer.
if they had the opportunity to bring in a point guard, they bring in a point guard. Let him be a 2.
So I think right now this is how I got it. I got Devin Booker. I still because Devin Booker kicked Ant ass yesterday, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Kicked his ass, bro. And then you see the levels in the. I love Ant, bro. But this is the
Yeah.
thing about Devin Booker. Devin Booker plays with a certain level of intelligence. He plays with a certain level of poise. Like El will get to the point where he just taking tough shots. And when he making it, it looked real good.
Oh yeah.
But Devin Booker knows when to pick his spots. Devin
Mm-hmm.
Booker can hit, bro. Devin Booker would go off for a 9-point run by himself, and you be like,
Mm-hmm.
damn. He can kind of do what Steph Curry do, where it's just like dagger, 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 dagger. You know, like you look up, this dude just went on an 8-0 run by himself, and you like, damn.
Yeah.
And now it's like we up 15, so it's
Mm-hmm.
like, and that's what he did to Minnesota.
Yeah.
And then him and Kevin Durant combined for 62, 11, and 10. So it's like that's one of the better duos, and we're forgetting that when those two play together, they did get 2 games, just like Minnesota did off the Nuggets, and
Yeah.
that's a real legitimate threat. So I really like what Devin Booker did. He reignited my feelings that he's the best shooting guard in the game.
Yeah.
Not just because his scoring ability, he knows when to score, and then you feel his points to a certain level where it's like he took them out the game in the second quarter, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That first part of the first quarter, and then going into that second game was over. He hit too many demoralizing shots. Where he's like, oh damn, he just went on a 7-0 run by himself.
He hitting them shots and letting you know you're not finna win tonight.
You feel me? And tough step back. It looks bad. He's not passing Rudy Gobert right under the hole, and he's what I'm saying, like, why you didn't pass that? Now Rudy Gobert, and he's sad. Try like all that matters. Yeah. Devin Booker don't miss no pass when he supposed to pass. Devin Booker's not overtaking bad shots, and it's just like it's a certain level of maturity. Devin Booker still has an edge on over Ant, in my opinion. So just that's a long way to say I got Devin Booker 1. I got SGA number 2. Come on, bro. I got Ant number 3 and Donovan Mitchell number 4. Donovan Mitchell ain't won a game yet this season to where it's like he's been playing good, but he ain't pulled none of them off.
I feel you. I feel you. I be noticing like he be playing good. He be going toe to toe with these guys. He just always on the losing side of that.
De'Aaron Fox came back off a long 3-4 game lose, like he ain't been there. Immediately gave Mitchell that work. Mitchell was hoping, but it's just like ain't good enough. It ain't enough. Yeah. So I got I got Mitchell. What's that? 4? Yeah.
Yeah, you got him at
And
4.
5. I got a Desmond Bain, bro. It's like
Yeah.
he kind of remind me of what you was getting out of Ray Allen, like Ray Allen, Richard Hamilton. You can run them off
Hmm.
screens all day. Klay Thompson offensively, you can run them off screens all day. His shooting is lethal. He got to a point where he can pass better than what people think. He can
Hmm.
get to the hole a little bit better than what people think. He's a solid defender, but you look at Desmond Bain. I think Desmond Bain. I think what Desmond Bain getting this year. I think Desmond Bain getting about 20, 25 a game. He's
Yeah,
giving you
now
25, 5 and 5.
that's solid. He just on
So,
a he just not on a good team right now.
and more of that is on injuries and job being an idiot. So, that's my
Yeah.
top 5 shooting guards, bro. And the only thing that really changed, I kicked out Zach Lavine,
Hmm.
and then I demoted Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, if I'm considering Maxi as a point guard, I probably do throw Bane in there. He deserved that shine. A lot of Bane would fit on almost any team in the league. Like you could just plug and play him.
If I had, it's tough between Maxi and Bane right now, just because we see Philly winning.
Hmm.
But I ain't gonna stunt. But then again, the on ball stuff is a little bit better with Maxi.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
But the defense better with Bane.
Defense
The
better
shooting
than
is.
Bane.
But then you can't even say that because Maxi, that boy damn near be a 40, 50, 90 type of guy. So
Mm.
it's really pick on
Yeah,
Bane bigger, plays defense a little bit better, rebounds a little bit better. Off ball, you could say, but then no, Maxi pretty good on. I don't know.
hmm,
He's Maxi just smaller. Give me Bane as a shooting guard,
hmm.
but yeah.
No, yeah, I can't disagree with.
Now this is probably one of the last topics I got, and then we'll just whatever you got after this before we wrap it up. I got to see Shakur Stevenson, bro. He fighting on ESPN, man.
Yeah,
He one of the top ranked dudes, bro. I gotta, and this supposed to be a big fight. They say
mm,
it's a pick'em fight. He could actually lose against a power puncher. So boxer versus puncher. I gotta watch it.
yeah.
But Ingram versus the duo of Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson.
Hmm.
I've been tracking them very, very tough. I'm gonna paint the picture because I gotta be fair. Alvarado ain't played all year. Herb Jones been out the last few games. He just came back against Dallas the
Yeah,
other
back.
day. Uh Nance been in and out the lineup. Najee Marshall just came back. But they look bad, bro. CJ got some lung issues,
Hmm.
but they look bad. Even when CJ was there, they look bad. And Ray say it all the time. You got your 2 best players, man. Some of the games you got to pull out. You can't be complaining about your role players not having your role players when you got your
Look,
stars.
look, man. Yeah, these two supposed to be. If we're talking about talent, it's supposed to be a really top tier duo in the league, but it's not. They not. They not. Like, I don't know if it's. They both need the ball. They and a lot of stars need the ball. Like a lot of duos need the ball, but it feels like, and they can distribute or play make to a point, but it feels like when one of them gets the ball, they like the other has no effect. Like the defense don't even have to worry about the other. It's like when one got the ball, it's like the ball stops with them, and they either going dribble, 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 shoot, dribble, 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 post up, whatever. But it's not finna. It don't connect. They just not cohesive enough as a duo.
Bro, I'm glad you said that because it's like that was a perfect way to put it. What can either one of them do without the ball? Like anyone can catch and shoot to a certain extent. He don't want to do that. He want to pound the
No,
rock, play the mid range. He like I said, bro. He's a longer DeMar DeRozan to me at this point. Like it's like, bro,
I
I
think that's
like
the
you
part. Yeah, yeah. I think that's a perfect comp.
and you can hoop, but it's just like how far we getting with these tough ass tools, man. How far we get with these tough attitudes? And you're going to shoot too many of them. Move the ball. Like Brady Ingram, I ain't no stunt, bro. When Zion came out and said, what he came out and said, he was like, I'm just trying to do the system thing. I do think Zion looks to get people involved more than Ingram does. Ingram becomes a black hole sometimes. Ingram can pass. He's not a bad passer. But sometimes he just sit on shooting that thing, man. And he will go into a mode where he's just gonna shoot. And he's not even shooting threes or layups. He's shooting tough ass meaty fadeaways. And Zion just don't give no effort defensively. And it's just like they got too many flaws between them. It's just like, bro. I don't know. Do you think it could ever get better, or do you think that one of them needs to go?
Yeah, it's crazy to say. It needs to get better, because if one of them's gonna go, it's probably not gonna be Zion. If I'm being honest with you, it's probably gonna be Ingram. Man, I don't know if that's the best decision for them, if we're being honest. But they need to figure it out. I don't know what they're gonna do to make it work, because Zion is not, again, a spot up shooter. Zion doesn't really work well off the ball, besides being like a lob threat or whatever. He doesn't want to do pick and rolls every single time down the court with Brandon Ingram. So, and then Brandon Ingram he can spot up shoot, but we saw that in FIBA. He's not a spot up shooter. That's not what he wants to do. That's not his play style. He wants the ball. Mm-hmm. He wants to be able to dribble, shoot, pull up in the mid range, things like that. Like you said perfectly, DeMar DeRozan, he plays like that. They need to be able to work together, where when one is off the ball, there's still a threat to the defense, so it makes it easier for the other guy to get their shot off quickly, or get their or help swing it to another person. When that all the ball stopping is not it.
And then it's like they have that issue with the ball stopping, not literally looking good as a basketball fit. And then I don't even think they like each other, bro. Like if we just keeping it a buck, bro, you could tell when it's kind of like a working relationship versus to where it's like, say, man, I'll go to war with you. Like this what we doing. Like when I look at Zion and Ingram, they just be like, we work together, we co-workers. Like that Oklahoma City game, it really turned me off Zion. It was a big game, ESPN game. Zion looked like he was laying down, bro. He kind of gave up. If it wasn't for CJ McCollum literally taking over and being like, say, no, we're not finna, no, not tonight. CJ McCollum did what Zion was supposed to do. Zion ready to give up, bro. If we gonna keep it a buck. And then at that Nuggets game, when Zion wasn't getting calls, he don't get back on defense. And then he's not that great at defense anyway. Like when you don't have effort and you're not good at it, you can't shoot. Like it is, you don't stay healthy. It's too much that works against Zion. If Zion had some value, I would probably trade Zion first.
Yeah, but I don't blame that. I don't mind that either. People probably will overvalue Zion and give you more for Zion than they would for Ingram.
But I don't think we winning with Ingram either. I don't think Ingram's a winning player. It's like you know, when I think both of them have reached the age and we don't see enough basketball from them that it's like, ooh, neither one of these guys are number ones. Neither one of them. And at this point, I'm questioning if they can be championship twos. They can be twos, but championship twos, I don't see the championship intangibles in neither one of them. It might be premature, but I'm just saying.
I think if that was the case, these two would be doing more winning, but they're not. They would be looking better, and they're not. So how can you be a championship level 2 and you can't make it work with the talent that you have?
And I feel like they hiding behind the fact that they ain't got their role players. But if you're looking for your role players to bail you out, if Jose Alvarado got to be suited up for us to be, we need the energy of Alvarado. If we need Herb, like, bro, I get it. You're going to need them sometimes, and especially in the big games. But say, man, if we can't beat Houston without Jose Alvarado, bro. I don't know, bro. I
Yeah.
don't know because I know Houston's on this run, but if I feel like the impressive win they got really was the Denver win. But when I
Mm-hmm.
look at that Pelicans game, I think they lost. They beat the Pelicans during this
I think,
stretch.
yeah, I think so.
But the Pelicans, bro, that's a game you got to get with your two stars because your two stars are better than anything the Rockets have damn near on their best night. Because if you that's one of the more impressive things about the Rockets. They
Yeah.
don't really have a top 10 player at their at no position. No position where there's a top 10 player on this Rockets team. And that's the only reason why I lifted him out of my top 10. I know Ray was getting his feelings about that. But it's like not only am I when I do a top 10, it's like playing good right now, what I'd expect you to do, what I was expecting you to do until now, what I
Yeah.
expect you to do later, and how do I expect you to finish? And then do
Yeah.
you have just an advantage over the teams that are under you? I don't
Yeah.
feel like when it comes to the top 10 team, they don't have a better player than the Pacers. They don't have a better player than the Kings. And I'm taking all that type of stuff into consideration. If we put these dudes if we put this number 10 team and this number 11 team in a 7-game series, who am I more comfortable with? There's not a lot of I'm not more comfortable with Houston than a lot of other teams in 7-game series right now. I don't care how much of a win streak they on. Are you more comfortable with Houston than like 10 other? I can think
I,
of 10 more teams I'm more comfortable with.
I get your point. I get your point. I get your point. But they just been playing good lately.
Like the whole NBA? They're a top 10 team right now in the whole NBA?
Yeah. Yeah, I get your point. I get your point.
I'm I'm just saying, bro. We just seen Atlanta. I feel like Atlanta got the best bench. I feel like they got a top 3 most versatile lineup in the NBA. They got one of the best closers in the NBA. They got
Mhm.
one of the best point attack defending point guards in the NBA. They just lost to the Knicks in a great game without RJ Barrett. Just because the Knicks are a damn good team. There's a lot of just damn good teams. That's how I'm feeling. And for you to be a top 10 team, you know what they're saying? You got to be better than the OKCs who I left out. You got to be better than
Mhm.
the Orlando Magics who I left out. Like, that's not no easy list to come up with. Now, I understand Houston been playing well. But who the hell are you trusting Houston over? All I'm saying.
Mm.
Niggas say this ain't football. This ain't no one and done. Nigga, we playing over and over and over. And I'm not putting nothing on these Rockets. No, not yet.
Yeah.
Not 10 games in. It's cute.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. You ain't lying.
But yeah, man, you got anything you want to talk about? That's pretty much I pretty
That's
much
that's a
hit
lot of the
everything.
topics that we hit. We kind of touched on. Yeah, we touched on about just about everything. The Draymond Green choke. We talked about Harden a little bit. Harden and the Clippers. Why they just not working out. Um, we hit a lot of stuff. I think we needed to hit too. So I like
Yeah,
our
man.
Orlando Magic trade.
That was fun. And I
That was
really did, bro. Say, bro, they need the shooting and scoring, man.
yeah.
Oh, I've been hearing a lot of Josh Giddey. Should they move off Josh Giddey for a bid? If they just would not have draft, see, Chris, bro, it boils my blood, bro. It boils my blood when I say, dog, I'm just a regular nigga, man, and I'm watching the draft. Like, oh, they got Chet. They got. I don't know if they got J Dub first or late, second. But I'm just know, okay, they got Chet. That's good. You already got SJ. You already got Dort. You got
Mm-hmm.
Giddy. Y'all need a big to go next to Chet that can handle the size of the West. I heard Usman Jang. I damn near lost my goddamn shit, bro. Even if Usman Jang gets good, where is he playing on the perimeter? Who's he getting the playing time over?
He's
Why you
not.
didn't get Mark Williams or Jalen Duren? I'm sorry, bro.
He's not. They just drafted Kassan Wallace too. He's not playing.
Trey Man can't get a minute. I think Trey Man could go somewhere and he could be a solid. I think Denver should go after Trey Man.
Denver, Phoenix could use Trey Man. Like, there's a lot of teams. Milwaukee could use Trey Man. Like, a lot of these top tier contenders who need. I know you don't like. I know they need some defensive players.
They need Caruso.
Hey, Caruso would not be bad over there.
Get Malik Beasley the hell up out there, man.
Hey, he just dropped 30
the other day, but don't give a damn.
They say he finna drop 5 the next game. He'd be lucky if he hit 1 3-pointer in this game.
Malik Beasley has to be the worst starter in the league. Him and Zubac.
Oh my god, man! I used to like Zubac too.
Same man. Everybody don't age in these sports the same, bro. Some people only got 3 years. Everybody gets talking about prime and peak and all that old cute shit. Some niggas got 3 years. And you never know whose time is gonna be up when it's gonna be up, bro. Yeah. We seen Tyreek Evans look like he was gonna be the second coming. Michael Carter Williams won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Everybody don't get better.
It's not guaranteed. Yeah. It's not guaranteed that you become. It's not guaranteed that you stay good or you progress. It's not.
That's the greatest thing about sports, bro. Nigga get up here talking. Nigga don't know nothing. They don't know what's finna happen for real, bro. When Dwayne Wade did that shit, they beat the Mavericks. Bro, nobody really know who Dwayne Wade was. If motherfucker go keep it a buck, bro. We knew LeBron. We knew Bosh because he was from down here. We knew Carmelo. Yeah. Man, they ain't know who Dwayne Wade was like that. Marquette nigga was there for three years. Bro, ain't nobody could predict. Dwayne Wade was the first person at the 2003 draft class to win the championship. Nobody predict that shit.
Nah.
So it's like you can't predict some of this stuff, bro.
No. And look, going back to you talking about a big, we see how a big can change your team's life. Look at the Mavericks with Derek Lively. That man has helped change the Mavericks' life,
bro. Let's go and talk about some Mavericks. Let's go and talk about some Mavericks because this was the most disrespected team coming into the season.
Oh my, yes, you not lying.
So I was like, I even got to damn near feeling bad. Me feeling like, because I think I have them like 4th, 3rd, something like that. And I got the feeling that everybody was kind of on my ass. Hey man, we ain't seen nothing from live. We don't know. Y'all gonna have to say Tim Hardaway might be 6th man of the year if we keep
that
it
man is a flamethrower.
Derek Lively is gonna be on the all rookie first team. Well, damn, could he? Is it just gonna be the best rookies or is it gonna be by position?
If it's by position, he may not make it. If it's just best rookies, he'll make it.
But he's a top 5 rookie for sure.
Top 5 rookie, yeah.
And they Josh Green, he's solid. He does what he needs to do from time to time. Grant Williams and Derek Lively really changed the Mavericks' life, bro.
Yes.
Them two defensively?
Yes. They helped the Mavericks improve defensively. And then Grant Williams has been a solid shooter. He got a little bit of a slump, but he's been a solid shooter with the Mavericks. Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. played well off his role. Seth Curry, shooter, playing well in his role. The Mavericks also picked up Derrick Jones Jr., who has been a steal for from the rest of the league. No one expected him to be playing the way he's playing right now as well. We got the Mavericks. He what?
Did he break his foot or something?
Something happened to him, yeah. And I guess people didn't trust her. I don't know. But he's only 26. I thought he was – Lucky thought he was older than what he was. He's only 26. And he's playing great.
Who?
Derrick Jones Jr. You know he got more 20-point games. Yeah, he's only 26. He fills the Mavericks roles perfectly.
I don't like him.
We talking about that boy Derrick Jones Jr. That slim reaper, that slim killer, that goddamn me, that man, Hemi Turner. Is that who we talking about?
Yeah,
DJ, yeah, go make that face. But look, man, sometimes we just gotta accept Derrick Jones Jr. is that athletic type of player we need. I need a killer. I need somebody that don't have respect for nobody else.
He's one of them dudes that starting the regular season ain't gonna get no burn in the playoffs.
Man, we don't need him to score.
Shit.
We need him
Not
to
on this team.
defend.
Not
He's
on this
gonna get no
team.
burn. Bro, Derrick Jones Jr. one of them dudes. It's like you see him in the regular season. He was doing this for Chicago. He started off all cool, ducking, flying all over the place. Then out of nowhere, you don't see him no more. He just go fade. I done seen him multiple times.
But you know what though? You want to know why?
Josh Green and Jaden Hardy.
You want to know why that's not gonna happen here? He's literally one of the only athletic players we have.
Derrick Lively athletic.
You want to know why that shit ain't gonna happen here? I'm talking, but he's a center. I'm talking about outside of the center position. When you look at Chicago, they had athletic dudes. He was just another athletic nigga. But Dallas, we needed somebody with athleticism. That's at least going. And again, you already know how I feel as far as niggas playing defense. I just need you to give a damn, just a little bit of a damn, and he does that. Dallas has been needing an athletic player for so long. I wanted Derrick Jones Jr. like 2-3 years ago.
Me too.
They don't use him. That's the problem. The only reason why I said Derrick Jones, because we already had this conversation, man. You know, for the history of the man, they don't use no young dudes. You know this, man.
They've been using
the Dallas Mavericks is pretty much Steve Kerr. They don't use young dudes.
Josh Green, his numbers are terrible.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
But I don't get to watch a lot of the Mavericks games because they got league pass, but they've got them hoes X'd out. And I'm like, bro, what the hell?
Yeah.
I gotta catch them like 3 days later. I'm like, bro, I don't care 3 days.
Yeah. But hopefully, I don't know if you heard. Well, you may not have, because you know how all the teams around Dallas they move together. So the Texas Rangers was on Valley too, and they just pulled from them niggas because that was the same issue they was having with them. Like you fuck around and have, because I actually wanted to try to get to learn the Rangers. I got a couple homeboys be watching. They be talking about niggas. I don't know who the hell they talking about. So T-Mobile giving away MLB League Pass. I'm like, cool. I can finally watch my Rangers. They on fucking Valley. I ain't get to see a historic regular season run. I couldn't watch them niggas to the postseason.
Bro, what is Valley, man? What is Valley? What is that? I remember there being like a little gym or something, but they got a.
So it used to be.
Where is it?
So it used to be. Remember, it used to be like Fox Sports Southwest.
Yeah.
Fox Sports Southwest. Then that shit used to come on UPN sometimes. TXA21.
This nigga said UPN. Wow.
Damn. You know
TXA21, nigga.
What happened to that?
Man, so that shit started coughing too much, bro. You got to think about it. Some of these small goddamn networks and shit, man, they ain't finna put up the type of money that TNT, ESPN, them niggas putting up for that shit. Valley doing that shit because they want you to buy their shit to watch your team.
How much does Mark Follow?
That's what shit. The last game they just playing against the Wizards.
Oh my God.
Say, man, but see this.
I like Mark.
This
Follow.
is why.
I'm glad Derek Harper up out of there. I'm glad Derek Harper up out of there. I like Mark Followell, but put that shit on Channel 4 or just the local 21 channel like this. It used to be 33 or something. I don't know what the heck. So I'm like,
I mean, if anything else, can we just find? I mean, because I'm with you, bro. Can we just find a regular goddamn cable channel at least? Y'all can at least put the shit on ESPN too. Fox Sports don't want to bid to get no goddamn basketball games. Ain't nobody watch. Fox Sports be showing all that bullshit. Don't nobody watch. Fox Sports be having
just put it on whatever local channel that is in basic package. I shouldn't have to go out my way to find a way to get
money talks, man. They want to see how big of a fan are you really? That money talk, nigga.
Not to get no Valley. I'm sorry.
I feel you though, bro. I feel you. Believe me, I do. Because think about it. You're getting Valley for what? Bullshit games. I mean, for the true fan, yeah, but I mean, come on, bro. You really think they gonna put the Mavericks and the Wizards on primetime TV?
Yeah,
no.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be a little upset. I'm like, damn, all these other niggas playing and they got the Mavericks and the Wizards on?
It's
But
just
the NBA does need to step in. This Valley shit,
Nah,
there's no
yeah,
reason why I'm sitting here paying for league pass, but I still gotta have this shit if I want to watch a certain team. That makes
and
no
then it's
sense.
3 days later. Not even like okay, you can't watch it at the same time. I probably
Right.
can watch it later on that night or whatever. 3 days later, I couldn't watch the Pelican game until today.
that's crazy.
Not the one that just happened, but the other one,
Yeah, the first
the
one
first one.
they was just hitting everything.
Like when Kyrie was just kicking their ass. Because I couldn't even watch that one until today. I just watched that one today. Zion don't give no effort, Chris. I was talking about your boy Zion. Zion don't play hard enough. They need to break up that duo. That's what we was talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of that came from that Mavericks game. Zion falling all over the floor, missing back-to-back free throws. Bro, your boy down bad, Chris. What's up?
Man, look, I feel it and I see it myself. And first I'm gonna say what I think he's feeling, and then I'm gonna, give my thought on it. Sometimes, man, and I kind of hate it, but like I said, I'm gonna get into why he just looked like he need to change the scenery. That's why I said, me personally, I don't feel like they should have paid him in the first place because I
Mm.
kind of felt like this was gonna happen. Like the time for this experiment to work was last year when they was a top three team, but then he got hurt. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was their best year. I feel like they could have beat anybody if they was able to stay healthy. If you just ask me my personal, I mean, that nigga Zion is just that good of a player. But sometimes, man, he just, change the scenery and all that shit. We done seen it before, man. But at the same time, nigga, you are a star player. So, so yeah, let me get into my spiel. I think the shit weak. I can get constructive criticism. That nigga too goddamn big to be playing this goddamn week, man. I'm sorry, like nigga, I don't give a damn who you playing against, nigga. Ain't no goddamn reason. Who on the Mavericks realistically should be able to stop that nigga? If
Should
we just gonna
nobody
be
really?
honest, who? Only
Like
nigga that's really gonna try is maybe Grant Williams, but we
Grant,
know he
That's
gonna
what I say.
try to
Yeah,
flop a he gonna try to flop, just because the nigga too big. Can't nobody fuck with that nigga. We seen that nigga destroy Giannis, I think, in that the year he won Defensive Player of the Year. He made that nigga Giannis look like a child.
he did him like
I'm
that
talking,
last year. The
the
Zion from
nigga was
last year versus
literally
the Zion from this year is just I don't get it,
that nigga was literally snatching the ball out of his hand. That nigga, Giannis let that nigga take his child.
bro. And Chris, this the part that gets me.
yeah.
Zion was better last year. He literally was the top 5, top 10 player last year when he played, bro. Going
Man,
ahead of
look,
me,
when
I
you
don't
keep
get
getting
it.
hurt, back to back, your porn star bitch that's really a side chick trying to put us up in the main chick status, putting you out and shit, man. Sometimes shit just gets stressful. And I get it, but you nigga at the end of the day, nigga, you got a max contract and hadn't played one full season. At some point, some of these niggas just got to suck that shit up. Now, could you have made a better choice in the porn of a porn star in the industry? Yeah. But hey, man, to each his own. It is what it is. You did that. You got that. You got the yams, nigga. Go. Hey, you over there simping, sending cash apps and shit. Hey, you want to do that? Cool.
He said, just
But
do it. That
remember,
just
the
solves
Pelicans
everything.
made that. Remember, the Pelicans made that shit possible, nigga. Cause I ain't seen nobody else rushing to try to snatch your ass and give you no max contract. Cause they were the
Wasn't
only ones
nobody
that was
gonna
gonna be
do it.
crazy enough to do it.
But my thing is, it's like, bro, you too young to be regressing already. You
Yeah.
already don't play. Now you not
Bro,
showing
he
no
don't
effort.
want to be there. That
But,
nigga
but
gave. I feel
what's
like
the
that
best
nigga
way to
gave his all.
get
Huh?
up out of here? We already don't trust your health. Now we don't trust your play. How the hell you gonna get up out of here? How you gonna get
Man, at this point, that nigga just trying to prove he can stay a little healthy, dog.
Nah.
But I'm
And then on
saying
top of
though,
that,
just
and then
like
on top of that, I don't know what it is or why we got that one smidget of it seemed like him and Brandon Ingram could play together. Why is it that every other time that we've seen them, it just look like them niggas don't know I can't coexist, I can't figure that shit out.
we were saying that.
Yeah.
There is
I
no
don't think
reason
they like
why
each other.
Zion and Brandon Ingram should not be one of the best two-man systems in the league.
I said Brandon Ingram at this point looking like a taller DeMar DeRozan.
And I ain't really
Like
respect you for that. You need to put some respect on my nigga DeMar name, man. We know the nigga old.
Doing that too.
DeMar DeRozan was a good player, but it's like I don't see.
But
You know, we got to get to a
he
point
ain't
where
do
we
that
see
shit,
these
man.
young
He ain't do
guys
that
and be
shit.
like,
He ain't acting like this nigga though. That's why I said don't do my nigga Brandon, my nigga DeMar DeRozan like that. Only
"Oh, what
nigga
you
that stood
mean?"
in that nigga way was LeBron James.
Oh, okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But
You
I'm
know what I'm
saying
saying?
like,
This nigga Zion ain't even got to that, man. Come on now. We ain't finna act like my nigga DeMar would at least get to Eastern Conference Finals in the second round, but that nigga just kept running into that nigga Braun.
but I'm saying, I'm talking about with these tough ass tools, bro. These tough ass
Mhm.
middies. Like, damn, get off the rock. Get off the rock. Get it back. Goddamn, these tough
Oh,
ass,
you
deep ass
mean
tools. Huh?
I'll say that again.
shot selection? Oh, y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I can hear you now. But yeah, it's a shot selection
My
thing.
bad.
It's a shot
Yeah,
selection
yeah, yeah.
thing.
Now that I do know what you're talking about. I mean,
Deep
but
ass middies, bro.
who was that coach down there?
Willie Green.
We got Willie Green.
I like Willie Green.
Yeah, so no, I think he's a good coach, but in order for that to work, he or somebody on that coaching staff is gonna have to reel him in and get him to understand shot selection. Because at the end of the, we got to look at it like this, bro. That nigga Zion ain't been there. So who really's been the best player on their team is Brandon Ingram. So that nigga feel like he just got the green light. That nigga's on some harder shit right now. That nigga ain't trying to fit into a system. He still thinks he's the system. Like I don't feel that, I feel like this like a Kawhi and PG type situation. Like when PG was younger, of course, he could be the number one on some teams, but now we clearly know he's the second option. I don't think Brandon Ingram clearly knows that he's the second option.
But see, Lil Chris brought this up too. He was talking about, and he didn't want to do it in FIBA. He didn't want to do it for a couple months, bro. So I just don't think he thinks he's a two. And
No.
And maybe bro, look, maybe Brandon Ingram just one of them niggas that don't care about winning. Maybe he owns some Jordan Poole shit, man. Because right now, nigga, we don't see Jordan Poole just shoot some shit just because he can.
it's and we,
Maybe that, bro. I mean, that's the only explanation you can really give, bro. Because like you said, like it's one thing if you shoot a tough three, but a tough two is just stupid. Pass the ball.
yes,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Like a tough
Yeah.
3-pointer, you got somebody coming at you. A tough two, that is just stupid. Like just if it's too much to make a two, bro, just pass the ball.
Yeah, a tough
I,
what?
but again, he is in that mindset. He has had the green light. He had been the first option. That nigga Zion ain't really been there. That nigga ain't trying to hand over the keys, especially since they done went to a playoff series without that nigga.
Yeah.
That's really what it boils down to, bro.
And they was
Like
kind of
niggas be trying to
close.
act like niggas be trying to act like egos and shit don't be coming into play. Bullshit. When you done had the keys and then all of a sudden they telling you to get your ass in the passenger seat, a nigga gonna feel a certain type of way about that. I don't care who you are.
Especially when Zion wasn't around. He wasn't around
He
giving us
wasn't there. He was fucking. We know
man.
what he was doing. Shit.
He's in
We
Dallas.
know what he was doing.
Oh,
They keep on saying that's why he like Dallas. All them clips of him talking about he like Dallas.
man,
Shit,
nah, we don't
hey,
want
nigga,
him.
they be sleeping
We don't
on
want
Dallas, nigga. They on them Dallas shit. Take a stroll with me, my boy.
him. Nah, Zion, stay your ass up there in New Orleans, bro, or down there. Is it down or up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They go
either way,
down.
stay your
They to
ass
the
down
right.
there, bro.
They to the right.
It
Mhm.
just I'm so disappointed in that Pelican situation, bro. But the Mavericks are number 2 in the West. Don't give a damn what's going on. Everybody was talking shit about us, talking about how we ain't got no defense, we ain't got this, we ain't got that. We got Luka Doncic, who I
Thank
feel
you.
like should be a top 2 in the MVP race
And
because
see,
Jokic is
and
still
like if
crazy.
niggas really want to look at somebody as an example of somebody that's playing their role, Kyrie is doing that shit perfectly. That was the one thing I was worried. I was like, is Kyrie gonna try to come in here and go back to being the Kyrie of Boston or the Kyrie of Cleveland for Brown back? Man, that nigga Kyrie is fitting in beautifully. Because the one
Mm-hmm.
thing I worry about, I was like, because as far as I was like, how is another star player gonna play with Luka because he's so ball dominant? But I've even seen Luka change up his game for it.
Yep.
I'm glad them two niggas mesh so well, bro. Offensively, unless we just have like one of those stinkers against like we did against the Pelicans the other day, I don't
Yeah.
feel like there's nobody that can fuck with us, bro. Only thing that I worry about just on any given night, are we gonna get killed in the paint? That's the only thing. But other than that, bro, I will take. Nigga, I think that Denver game was a fluke. If I'm gonna keep it a buck, we played them again. I don't think it's going down like that.
I don't
No,
think it's
we.
just. Nah, I just think that's not a good matchup. Go ahead, Luka.
I say yeah. If Darren Lively in foul trouble, we in trouble. He can't be in foul trouble. We ain't got enough backup bigs.
He a little too light in the ass for Jokic though.
But,
He's
but
just a
see,
little too
but,
light in
but
the
see, the
ass
thing
right
about it
now.
is, bro, I'm not even worried
Right now.
about Jokic. Like that's just one of them niggas you not gonna stop. I'm worried about can you stop them niggas from catching all these assists from that nigga Jokic? That's what I'm worried about.
But
Shit,
see, with that though, when it comes to bigs, the thing about we forget Jokic kills you in 3 areas: points, assists, and rebounds. And a lot of those
mhm.
rebounds be offensive rebounds. So it's like if you're not big enough to literally keep him off the boards, like a Andre Drummond type or a Rudy Gobert type, because the only reason why Minnesota be staying competitive with them is they limit them to one shot. The best thing about Denver is they get multiple shots with Aaron Gordon and Jokic when they get the offensive rebound. We don't have nobody
Yeah,
keep nobody off the offensive boards, bro.
yeah,
And that's a
because
big part of
Minnesota
it.
got Cat and they
Go
got
better.
Rudy down there, so
Yeah. Yeah.
they got
So
size. And bro, and like I said, that's gonna be the only thing that I feel like is gonna kill us is some size. Because I said this last year. I said when it comes down to the playoffs, bro, like the Warriors are the only team I can really think of in recent history that's just been able to go to so many finals without having no real big man, no actual size.
Yeah.
yeah.
But now that shit is over with. Even if the Warriors would have had a better team than this right now, and they still had no big, I still wouldn't pick them to do nothing this year. Like unless they get some size, bro, I really feel like that nigga Steph and all them done won their last ring.
With the Warriors, it's size. It's size. It's size too, but it's
I mean,
scoring,
it was
bro.
size against the Celtics. The Celtics just stunk it up.
I feel like that was just gold. That was just God smiling upon the light skinned brothers and giving them another ring. Man. Everything just felt so perfect for them that year. Everything felt perfect for them that year, bro. No Jokic, it was no Murray when they played Denver. And then the second round, they had got a jollish Memphis team after the game. And then in the conference finals, instead of going against Phoenix, who was the best team in the whole league that year, up until Dallas whooped their ass, they got Dallas, a team that really shouldn't be here, and who just was super hot from three. And our best defender is perfectly built to play Luka Doncic. So I just feel like
Yeah.
everything just went right for them. And then Boston, they ain't been here before. Them niggas was scary. Tatum
You
was
say
scared.
what?
I just feel like Tatum was more scared in that finals than he probably knew. Like if Tatum would have had the confidence he got now, bro, Boston would have ran them niggas out the building. But
But
Tatum
my
was just
thing
so
is, why
scared, bro.
don't you have it?
It was it just Curry's at that time 3-time champion. I've been here before. I'm just inserting
I mean,
my
I guess it's a difference
expertise.
between I mean, I guess your heart beating a little harder when you in the conference, but it's like, dog, you've been to how many straight Eastern Conference Finals games? Like, you're not numb to big moments. Like, yes, you've lost, but nigga, you finally got over that fucking hump.
But it's their finals though, Chris. And it's like this is against the greatest shooter of all time. And he's going for legacy. We know this is Curry's one that he get to claim without Durant. It's not gonna be a fluke. You can't talk about Kevin Love was hurt. We know Curry want this one right here. This is a legacy defining finals for Stephen Curry. He go
And see,
build
maybe
he's
it's a
been
lot
here
of niggas
before.
that ain't got
That shit
maybe.
intimidated the shit out of him, man.
Man, look, that shit couldn't intimidate me because guess what? Maybe it ain't enough niggas that got that dog in them. Because I'm the type nigga like, oh, like this nigga ain't finna set no legacy against me.
But
I
then it's
need you
like
to
they
get
would
that. I
never
need
get
you. I
with
need you to
him.
get that. I need you to get that dirt dog. And you know, like that nigga. To look at that nigga Brian, like, oh, that nigga.
Yeah.
You went with your homeboy that beat me the first time and thought that y'all was finna run this shit back. Hold on, let me kick this leg out real quick for you, homeboy. Show you
But
what
see, the
that
thing about
fadeaway
Dirk,
looking like.
Dirk knew what it felt like to lose. He knew what it felt like to beat her and lose. And he's like, man, hey, man,
I'm
it's
just
been a
saying the
long time
context. You
getting
know what I'm
back to this
saying? Like,
motherfucker. I'm finna go all out.
I'm just saying the
It's like,
context of this fact. Like, you know, I ain't trying to compare the two, but it's
Yeah.
like, you know, just find a reason to be like, oh hell no. Like one of them, like, Steph over there trying to get this chip without that nigga KD, so they could try to say that they beat us and he solidified his legacy on Boston. And this gonna be, I gotta tell my son that I let this happen. Oh hell no.
I feel like Steph he was on a different level, bro. He wasn't letting that one slip through his hands. And Tatum wasn't prepared to snatch it from him. Like you had to be more of a he just wasn't prepared to snatch that one from Steph, bro.
Maybe that's all it was. He just wasn't prepared. Maybe he was. I mean, I don't feel like, you know, some niggas, you know, in the moment they just gotta have that dog.
Yeah.
Gotta have
And
that
people can call
dog.
that
And
nigga
that's
light
Steph.
skin and all this other shit, but that nigga got that dog in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people talk about because he don't hit game winners and shit like that. That nigga beat you in the second, third quarter. People forget that about Curry. When Curry and them win, they most time they win them games in them second, third quarters when he just come out of halftime and then he hits you for 10 in a row. 10-0 run by
Mhm.
himself. Now the game over. I give up. People get he
Mhm.
one of them. Everybody and people kill you different. Like LeBron you from quarter one to quarter four. Like Kobe will kill you in the fourth quarter. Gilbert Arenas, them niggas will kill you in the fourth quarter. This nigga Curry, third quarter, second quarter. Nigga like, damn, we was close, and he literally pulled off by himself. He hit you
Yeah.
10 in a row. That's how he killed
Hold
them.
on, I ain't see this. Who y'all say was the top shooting guard right now?
Um, Devin Booker, bro.
We put Booker up there.
Hold
He's
on.
he spanked
He
Ant
came
yesterday,
he
bro.
came back and just dropped 31 like it was nothing.
He spanked Ant, bro. He beat him in the second quarter, Chris. It was one thing. Second quarter is over. It was over in the second quarter. And
Hey
Ant just
Chris.
kept trying and trying, but it was over.
Hey Chris, did you make that nigga screenshot what he was saying about my nigga book and put it in here?
I said it. I said, bro, I,
He did
I,
say it.
I
He
already
did
was
say it.
like, I conceded at that point because I'm like, hey, he reminded me why I thought in the first place he was the best shooting guard. But you know, out
Cause
of sight, out of mind.
you was talking real
I
crazy
was.
trying to talk about, oh, he needs to have athleticism. If you ain't got athleticism, and I told you that nigga got that scope on that bitch. I told you. I
It,
told you.
for me, it's more than that too. It's like he knows when, he knows when not to. Like it's just like the mental part of the game. He just further along
Bro, because when
and
you
got
talk
more.
about athleticism, bro, that nigga's pretty much Jimmy Butler. We not finna expect no when he running by himself on a fast. I'm not finna expect no flashy dunk. He finna do that same boring two-handed ass dunk and going back down. But guess what? That nigga keep that pistol on his hip. I told you that some niggas that athleticism, athletic, whatever the fuck word I can't get out. That shit don't matter, man. I told you. We done seen some of the greatest players when they athleticism went away. They still had that pistol on them.
Mm.
But see, but with Devin Booker, I feel like his shot
So let me
selection is
ask you
better than
this. So
Ant.
let me ask you
Playmaking
this.
better than
Who are
Ant.
some of the top athletic tools that you can see in the game right now? Like right now.
And
Uh, Donovan Mitchell, Lavine, SGA athletic in a different way. Like it's a flexible. SGA got that flexible, that flexible athleticism. Like he doing all these spins and all these old like long two
Now
steps and
now
footwork.
outside of now because I heard Chris say Donovan Mitchell. Now Donovan Mitchell, he can't shoot the ball, so I guess I'll kind of but if we talk about SGA, you know, and if them niggas don't work on their shot, you think they gonna last longer than Devin Booker?
They
As
both
far as
can shoot. It's not
Mm,
as
and not
reliable.
and
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 it's not.
and it's kind of and he's still working on his shot. He's gotten better every year. I'll give him that. But I'm
Yeah,
just saying, if that's not something that continues to get better, you really think they're gonna last, bro? That nigga Devin Booker keep that motherfucker on his hip. I
The
told you
thing,
that shit. I
but
told you
what
when
he
it come
got
to
going
him, that
against him
shit
is his
don't matter.
availability, bro. His
I
availability.
said that, man. I say, Chris, you should have made this nigga go ahead and screenshot the whole conversation. I said that. I
Played
told you
3
that.
yeah,
games.
yeah.
He
DJ, I
played
told you
3
this, man.
games. You
DJ,
right.
I
You right.
I told you this. I said, look, right now, like I said, I don't know what's wrong with that nigga. Because my whole thing is, I don't feel like I don't understand the reason why he came back for that one game and get the Spurs to put up numbers just to sit down again. I didn't understand that. But we haven't seen one game this year where he just had a bad game, but he just ain't played enough of them. He ain't played enough of them.
But what they say, what's the
That's why I
best
was
of
like,
both
bro,
worlds?
when it comes to Devin Booker, bro, that athleticism shit doesn't matter.
It will in the playoffs. Like if
Devin Booker
Ant is
is if
literally
you ask me right now, if Devin Booker can like get that three really falling, bro, that nigga could really like damn near be like a better version of Clay, bro.
No,
If
yeah.
he if would not including the defense, but it's just as far as
he's a solid defender now too. His defense done got
being
him.
able. Well, is he our defense
Mm-mm,
type of
mm-mm.
defender? That's what I'm because
No.
Clay got one of them, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying as far as the defensive side of it. But nigga,
He better
I'm
than
telling
Clay.
you, bro.
No offense to Clay, but Devin Booker at his best is better than Clay at his best.
Dang.
No offense. No offense.
I'm telling you, bro. Like that nigga could be a better version of that nigga Clay.
I agree. I
That's
feel like that's why he get under Clay's skin.
that's who he kind of reminds me of. Like we see Clay's not the most athletic person, but when Clay was in his prime before all the injuries, that nigga can defend, and Clay
Yeah,
carried that pistol.
Clay just was like
Clay carried
just
that
shooting.
pistol, nigga.
His
We
shooting
know when Clay was
just
in his prime before he was out for them 2 years, them injuries. Come on now, we wasn't
hey.
talking crazy about Clay the way we was now.
No.
It's sad to say, but nigga, come on now. We weren't talking crazy about that nigga Clay the way we are now. That
but
nigga was
say
making
dog,
all the
you stuck for 3 years in a row.
huh?
It ain't my fault. Clay done sucked for 3 years in a row now.
What? No. I'm not saying that. Like, yeah, he definitely deserves it now. But it's like because he hasn't looked close to what he wants. Even because I think a
Mm-mm.
lot of people is like, we don't expect the defense, nigga. You don't had 2 leg injuries back to back. We'll give you a play on defense, but that nigga ain't even shooting the same no more.
He can't. Yeah, he can't hit nothing no more.
And he's still taking a lot of that. This is what kills me. He's still taking the same amount of shots he did in 2012, bro. The same, he damn near taking
Nigga
the same
came
amount, if
suited and
not
booted and
more.
shit.
Shooters gonna
I
shoot,
forgot my
man.
shoes.
Well, last year was his highest field goal attempt year in his
That's
whole career.
that, which is crazy because
Man, you seen the
yeah,
nigga Snoop Dogg, nigga?
He
he,
shouldn't have
nah.
all that shit, but I this is just my thing, Chris, bro. I I know what I said about Devin Booker about the athleticism
Mm-hmm.
because somebody had sent me a text message and they was talking about De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton. And they was like, well, what now? What now? I said, bro, give me De'Aaron Fox 7 days out the week just because he has another gear athletically. I done seen De'Aaron Fox do stuff athletically Tyrese Halliburton can only dream of, bro. And then when you get into these playoff moments, nigga, if you can be a good player and then you a top tier athlete on the court, we see what Wiggins do and he sucks. We see what Wiggins did in a Western Conference Finals in a finals and he sucks, bro. But
Yeah,
he's so athletically gifted that he can do shit that nobody else can do, and he can swing the finals in a Western Conference Finals, bro. Because he's so gifted athletically. We literally seen it. So if I got
nah.
a top tier athlete, bro,
I
And
hear
that's
you,
why.
but at the end of the day, we look, man. I already told you right now. The only reason why we knocking the book right now is because that nigga ain't played.
It
But
ain't
we all know
knocking
what that
him,
nigga is.
but it's just that, bro. SGA is younger. Like Ant is younger. They get that, bro. It was Booker, Mitchell, and Lavine. Them niggas getting close to 30. They damn near finna go ooh, and then,
Now,
bro,
I said
SGA huh?
now I said the gap is getting closer. I didn't say he had just this huge gap on the shooting guards as he once did, but it still is clear that he is the number one.
Yeah, I took it back. I seen it, and I'm
Long
just
as you
like
know.
he had a different level mentally too. It's like from just I know
And
what to
you know what?
do.
Maybe I'll take this, and then I'm gonna hop on off of here.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah,
y'all want
go,
to say
go,
that
go.
Ant and everybody else, mentally stronger than him, I can't take that away. Sometimes that's what happens when you like skin. We done heard
No,
Kobe say it all the
I think
time.
Devin
Stop
Booker
playing.
has it better. I think
Well,
Devin
not
Booker
even
more
that. We done
mentally.
heard Kobe say it all the time. Sometimes you just gotta stop playing light skin, man.
He say that to? He did say that.
Damn, I forgot. Hey, man.
He said this. I'm like, that's
Sometimes you gotta
crazy.
stop playing light skin, nigga.
I'm brown.
Man.
But shit, I'm gonna holler at y'all boys. I'm finna try to
All
catch the
right.
rest of this Ravens game. Hopefully, don't nobody else get fucking
Oh
hurt.
damn, Ravens and Joe Burrow and them
Yeah.
playing too. Say, but
I
Yeah.
don't
I gotta
even.
watch
Well, Joe
that.
Burrow, he got hurt. I don't even know if that nigga came back.
Oh man.
But yeah, go watch that. Go see what the real football team look like, punk.
Yeah, I know this.
He couldn't wait to
Hey,
get that off. Hey, he
we will
couldn't wait to
beat
get that off.
we beat the Ravens.
Boy, hell nah. You know that nigga Dak get scared when he see real competition.
Dak, boy, Dak,
Yeah.
he folds. He do be folding.
But I'm gonna holler at y'all boys, man.
All
All
right,
right,
Chris.
bro.
Appreciate you hopping on.
Yes, sir.